Good morning everyone, welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we're continuing our campaign through Crusader Kings 3. And hopefully today we can get enough prestige to declare war on Wessex. In the meantime, we just captured the Kingdom of Mercia, or their territory, basically splitting a lot of their regions up, and we will have to keep going here. On this side, I'm trying to get a few more troops. We're working on improving our relations with this guy. Maybe even try to send him a gift. And we are at 0 right now. I don't know what we could be doing more to improve this situation. Probably if we can get a few more of our military replenished, or one more point from powerful vassal opinion of us, it could push us to gain these troops. I'm not sure how many of these 2800 troops we would be gaining. However, it could come in handy when fighting the Bad King. Sleipnir, sunny day. As I make my way to the stable, I am greeted by the heavily eyes of Sleipnir. Apparently she's feeling better. She seems eager to stretch her legs in the beautiful weather, and I can do nothing but agree. I must take every moment to practice, for 5 years getting one prowess, but gain some stress. No, let's de-stress. Okay, any moment now, any moment now. Faction created against us. Who exactly are you? Demand conversion. Might accept. He might ask for something in return. He really doesn't like us because he's Catholic. Independence faction. At this point, it's only one member, he has no power. A ransom for him, sure. Let's take a look at our prisoners. Maybe we have a few more that we should release. Over on this side, you are whom exactly? An 18... Sure, let's demand a conversion and recruit him. He doesn't like us a whole lot, but he might turn around in time. For her, we'll just demand her conversion. For this guy right here, we don't really pay a whole lot. Let's just demand conversion, and for you, because he doesn't want to convert, we will just execute him to lose some of the stress. Farewell, farewell to all of you. We're at -1 now, once again. Mostly because of difference in military. He's recruiting too. But we're increasing our level of fame. I'm really hoping that I could bring him under us. If we could do that, it would be wonderful in this war. But that's not all that I'm basing it on. I want to declare war, and we will call in some family members as well. We will be spending some of our renown in order to bring some family members into the war. I am sparring with one of my soldiers, sweat beading on my forehead when I experience the uncanny sensation of being watched. Looking over my shoulder, I spot my champion, who waves at me. I walk over to greet him. We talk about our weapon practice for a while, trading tricks and advice. Just as I am about to leave for another round, his face lights up and he suggests that we practice together. I do like that. The sound of swords clashing against axe echoes between the courtyard walls. All eyes are on us. Everyone wants to see their king fighting his champion. The crowd applauds as I lunge, and their admiration makes me bold. Instead of pulling back, I attempt a new technique I have been practicing. The movement flow through me and into my sword as if we were one. Good Earth's defenseless before me. Let's end this and we gain some prestige. Plus he gives us... it will give us some opinion. Sure, we don't want to hurt him. But we are now at 500 prestige. Could I grant him anything? Offer her as a concubine, he would not accept. Because she's infertile. Okay. Faction created against us, some populace, that is fine. I hereby invite you. Sure, let's go to this party. They're having some internal problems. The Omen, a local mystic, insisted on seeing me, and upon being brought into my presence, he started wailing, and is that blood on his hands? The signs are not in your favor, my lord. I spilled the intestines of a hen, and the blood showed me your future is dark and full of death. Bad omen, moderate health penalty. Okay. You. If we bring him with low feudal obligations, he will accept vassalage. He doesn't have any war, and he has 2,800 troops. Oh. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, this is going to be so good. He's at war with whom? With this guy over here. Sleipnir horse enthusiast. My vassal looks Sleipnir up and down and nodding approvingly. It is a mighty fine mare you have here, my king. If you would allow me to take her for a ride, I would be very grateful. Yeah, not happening. You don't like it. I don't want anything happening to my horse. Enthusiastic conversion. Okay, great. Did we finish? It seems like we finished converting. Or he stopped converting. Or something happened there. Are we ready? Are we ready? Like I am. What I want to see here is... does he have any more soldiers? He does not have any more soldiers. But there are still a few defenders around. Let's see if after the war he has passed away and the territories have split. Let's try to get whatever vassals we can. That is the perfect opportunity to take some territories if I ever saw one. We really jumped on this one. And I believe we should pretty much be ready. More than anything else, I want you to manage rural guards, increase that effectiveness, or we could work on training our commanders, which would also be pretty much a good event. Realm will lose land when vassal dies. Sure, some of this territory we just got in. We can bring a guardian for Ileana. Let's see, what do we want to make her? Someone who's good at learning. It's probably a good idea. Can imprison criminals. Titles can be created. Titles can be usurped. Make one of your vassals become a vassal of the Jarl. Okay. Oh, and we can choose anyone. Interesting. He doesn't like us. For different reasons. Could we take him out? We might be able to take him out. What I'm thinking is maybe take him out and marry her to someone else. If our council was to support schemes, it could be a 70. It's gonna create a lot of problems. If we don't succeed over here. Refuses. Well, bribing will only bring us to -12. Let's try to sway him. Over on this side, we have an event. My vassal has excelled during our recent battles, and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplishment, champion! What a role model! What a man! With all the praise raining down on him, it made clear that I am expected to officially reward him in some matter. I speak well of him. He is the new lord of this chiefdom. Sure. Let's give him a royal title. On this side, are we ready to invade the kingdom? We have 10k, he has 1187. I believe we are ready. I really do believe we are ready. And if we're not ready, then we're gonna, I don't know, lose some prestige. But for now, let us declare the war. Let also call in some of my family. This guy has only 95 people. Okay. Apparently, not a whole lot of people can be called in. But what we'll do now? Let's see. So, the easiest way to take him out is to fight him somewhere in our territory. Ooh, they've gained a lot more strength. What I'm thinking is either to fight him somewhere in our territory or spawn over here and try to work towards his capital, which is somehow good and bad at the same time. But let's not overthink it. Raise everybody. Right, if we can capture him when we have a brand new son, we're gonna call him Sigurd. There we go. So he's bringing in plenty of his troops while we are barely raising. Let's slow down a bit and bring the people in the battle. Right, we still need to gather some troops. We are losing plenty of them right now. But these battles should be ours. Available perks. Let's get this before the battle is over. What do we want to do? Engineered. Yeah, we're gonna pick some perks that will not offer us any kind of real advantage. Okay. And we're gonna go south to Oxford and then to his capital. Is there a point why I would wait? If we move, we take 400 casualties. Yes, so there is a point to waiting. Bring these 19 warriors over here. Since we did lose quite a few soldiers in that battle, I am going to change you back to organizing the army. Let's see. Yeah. So they're uniting some of their armies around. And they have a few soldiers here and there. Bjorn comes of age and he became an adequate bargainer. Good diplomat. Awesome. Well, let's work on something else. We can marry him. A potential marriage is here within our own lands. But I would like some sort of a territory. We can go, let's move to something closer to home. Potential alliance over here. They have 1100 troops. What if I was to look at Alba? They don't really like me here. We could work on marrying some of these territories, maybe. Or maybe we could wait for our son, see if this scheme is successful for this territory, and then marry to her. On this side they have a daughter that is fairly young. And she is slow. I'm trying to look around and see if we can bring a few more troops in. Eager Reveler for our vassals, sure. Let's see what we can do on the battlefields around here. Devastating insight. I understand you are interested in deepening your grasp on warfare. Jarl Knud puffs his chest and he approaches me. I might be able to help you see battlefield in new ways. Sure, getting aggressive attackers. Yes. Let's do that. Get that extra trait in. We could do that before the battle. We'll wait here for just a second, see if we can get that trait in before we attack. Do we have anyone? Let's look at some traits inheritable. If we can bring someone in with a genius trait, she's Polish, 28, in good health, or Amazonian. Attraction, prowess, huge boost to health and attraction opinion. He will lose, in this situation he will lose some prestige because she's lowborn. But maybe we can bring in intelligent. It's a good trait. Let's see, intelligent, though she's 8 years old, so it would take a lot longer until she comes of age. She is finished over here and she's quick. She's not the best rate. Oh, but she's 42. We don't want someone that old. The best choices are somewhere up here. You can bring a pretty. Has claim on the chiefdom. Probably bring this Polish one. No, let's go for the Herculean. Come on, give me the traits. Can I do anything more here? Let's put the flag down on this side. Let's raise all. See if we can bring up more troops. Nope, just two sword. Two units. For some reason I'm not getting the trait that I wanted. It is winter. Aggressive attacker, winter soldier. This one will be better than anything else. Peering through the dusky murk of the armory, my gaze travels over multiple different weapons of war. A pair of battered leather greaves, a recently sharpened sword, a spear with a worn haft, a rusty farming tool. I pick up the farming implement. Perhaps it has been lumped in unknowingly with the weapons. I have the tool examining its curiously curved sickle-like blade, and I give it an experimental swing at a nearby hauberk. The blade pierces the mail, scattering a few iron rings across the floor. Interesting. That's enough of that. You search for other ways to hone your martial skill. Or if we're investigating if we can turn this into a tool. Sure. Taking the small blade out into the midday sun, I inspect it more closely. The blade tapers to a point at one end and disappears into a tang at the other, leaving a length of slightly rusty but still sharp iron in between. The king at the blade head gives the implement a wicked curve to it, useful for cutting through shrubs, you'd think, or maybe finding gaps in armor. It's clear this could be repurposed as a weapon of war, but the question remains exactly what guise said weapon would take. We could make a dagger, 81% that we would succeed. Perhaps we mounted it on the end of a spear, it's a lower chance for that to happen. Why don't we just leave it as it is and you hone it as a blade? Let's try to make a dagger out of it. I'm not sure we'll succeed, but we're gonna try. Over on this side he has some advantage, but it is the burn that we are winning. As a lord, I'm not exactly well versed in the process of actually modifying a weapon of war. Despite my enthusiasm, it quickly became clear that I'll need some expert guidance. I call the holdings somewhat harassed-looking blacksmith dagger, who mutters something I didn't quite catch about rules and their pet projects. Rulers and their pet projects, and after a day or so of filling and honing my work is complete. The formally curved blade has been straightened out, its shortened blade leading to a tapering point with a beveled groove running down the flat of the blade. It is not a pretty weapon, but a weapon nonetheless. We made a makeshift dagger, or it's perfect, so we get some martial experience, or we could get some... It's even better than my one. It's perfect. And let's see over here, the dagger. It's only one prowess. It doesn't do anything for us. Our queen is pregnant again. We won this war by capturing the king in a huge battle. Hey, I think I said this in one of the previous episodes, but ain't I lucky? And with this, just look at that. Look at what we managed to achieve. Do we have enough gold to create another title here? You. Can I murder you? No. Demand conversion. He might ask for something in return. I don't really think he'll have a choice. Ooh. His son was strangled with his own intestines by our champion. On the battlefield? Like, damn. Wow. Let's disband everyone. And let's take a look. He's near death, so this land will probably split. We can create the Kingdom of England for 250 gold. Let's create the title. And we will hold it ourselves. I believe it's still okay. Are our vassals receiving any kind of penalties from too many titles? No. We have 3 kingdom titles. And we need to create just one more, I believe. Let's take a look at our decisions. To secure the High Kingdom of the North Sea, we will need 1000 prestige, so we still need to work on that, and gold. Like gold we will create, it's not a problem. Have complete control over this region. We just need to take a few more territories from Mercia and also create the title of Norway and hold the titles for 30 years. We are now 35. We might have a few problems here and there. We could accuse him of things, or we could sway him, demand a conversion. Maybe we will just wait for him to he might pass away, you never know. Drink of life. A toast to Yard Ihala's health. Well, cheers to him. We managed to take him out. Arranged marriage. They will not accept unless we do probably maybe we should have waited with our son, but our daughter, our son over here. Let's see, can we arrange marriage to someone? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. We can ransom them for some money. And we need plenty of money if you think about it. Look at this. We captured the Queen of East Francia. Can we release her? Or, no, the king. We could release him and demand conversion. Or we can take the 100 gold. Or we could recruit him. He wants freedom. Are you good at anything? Not really. Do you have kids? You do have plenty of kids. You know what? Let's just demand the conversion. and send her king home. Mostly because it's gonna create a lot of problems. Okay, apparently the Christian kingdoms have now access to crusades and they're going for Jerusalem, not going in the north at this point. Titles can be usurped, the petty kingdom of Mercia. We'll leave it there. Mostly because he has this title. Or what would it call? Like if we were to take the title from him, it would cost us too much. Let's take a look around, see if we can bring a few more people as vassals. To be honest, it doesn't seem so. Empty council position. Did one of our counselor has died, drank himself to death. Then we will need to bring in a new counselor. Our vassal and champion. This guy is a powerful vassal. He only has 11 diplomacy. It's not great. Let's bring this vassal in and have him work on domestic affairs. You'll organize the army, you disrupt schemes, increase county development, that is okay for now. Promote cultural acceptance. Yeah, let's start working on that. We need to start accepting English or Anglo-Saxons. The Breton-Norse hybridization, spurred on by positive relation and increased cultural exchange, the Norse and Breton people have grown increasingly close over the years. Now individuals from the societies have begun to view themselves not as one or the other, but as both simultaneously. A new Breton-Norse culture. Norse traditions and values form the backbone of this new culture, while various Bretons' attributes have been adapted and integrated to meet the needs of the new society. Whether out of skillful manipulation or a genuine desire to lead his people into a new era, this Jarl has positioned himself as the leader of this cultural awakening. Okay. Fair. It's interesting as an idea. Come closer, I have a story I wish to tell you, my friend Irsa says, beckoning me towards the bonfire. It's a story of when my daughter was born. Yes, my daughter. Irsa takes a step back and continues to tell the story as the flame from the bonfire leaked the night sky. Remember the importance of your family, Eikir. Eikir. Wear the name of the House of Munzo with pride. Nord's wealth is our hammer. You can gain some diplomacy or... yeah, let's gain that diplomacy point. Yargnud has shown me the ins and outs of vicious charges and fierce attacks. My final test is a mock battle against him to show what I've learned. Sure. Prepare the ranks. Devastating insight. Perhaps there are a few more things for you to learn, Yard reaches down a hand to help me from the mud. Show me again how it is. Yeah, let's keep training. I want that trait. We're at 50 prowess right now. And I believe we can do a lot more. Crusade for England. Catholic rulers, invigorated by a call to arms of Pope Lucius, have started to gather a large host of zealots to wage a crusade against all enemies of the cross in England. More and more fanatics are drawn in every day in what will soon be a mighty army of the cross assembled to bring war upon our lands. We can only pray to Tyr that Tyr will grant the Jarl Bragi the courage and fortitude to stand against the tide of infidels. Let's work on swaying him. Because we want to be friendly. Where is the Pope? This guy right here. We can't really kill him. It's very unfortunate, as I would like to do that. So he has 3,400 right now, and we have 12,000. Of course he can bring in a lot more troops. Alba will probably join as well, as they are Catholic. We can gift him... Actually, let's gift to someone else. Let's gift to you this makeshift dagger. It's not great, but we don't need to keep it. A sudden shock. I have ridden, taken aim and struck so many times I thought nothing could upset my rhythm. As I take yet another gallop down the practice range, a commotion I cannot fully see makes my horse rear up. For an instant, momentum keeps me pinned to the back of the horse as it starts shaking. Then, as if time is flowing slow, I can feel myself becoming dislodged. Calm down, boy, calm down. 98% chance that we manage to stay on. And we get experienced rider for 10 years plus 100 lifestyle experience. Or we get wounded. Oh, we manage. I can feel myself being thrown left and right, but no motion can make me loosen my grasp on the reins and the saddle. My commands eventually soothe the horse, and the animal is soon back to stomping eagerly on the hard-packed ground, as stable as ever. Such a forceful beast. Perfect. Anything else that we can do? We can have one of our daughters learn something else, and I'll go for diplomacy with our wife and queen. And I believe that for the moment that will be it. I am very curious to see if this war will come, this crusade will come to pass. It is apparent that they already have 1,000 gold to bring to bear, and we might have to prepare for war. Let's see what will happen, but it will have to be tomorrow. Until then, I hope you have enjoyed it, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.